A North Texas couple has been on a wild goose chase for the last 3 months. They have been trying to get somebody to take responsibility for a hit-and-run accident that left their truck with $10,000 worth of damage. Our Nicole Nielsen, in your corner, on your corner in Grand Prairie, took some time, but she finally got them justice, the compensation that they've long been waiting for.
I had my vehicle parked right here for church service.
On Mother's Day weekend, Harry Slaten was inside Emmanuel Presbyterian Church in Grand Prairie watching his wife Janie preach. He parked on the curb to save spots for members, a decision he'd soon regret.
You see the more during the bumper area where they tore this thing was laying on the ground.
He knew he'd been involved in a hit and run when parts started slipping off his fully loaded 2018 King Ranch Ford F-150, a truck he'd paid $75,000 for. Now with almost $11,000 in damage. But this hit and run had proof.
We were contacted by the lady across the street who had the video for it.
Video showing what appeared to be a Lowe's delivery driver hit their truck. He then notices the damage and drives away. When Harry called Lowe's to rectify the situation, the problems began.
They pretty much told me that, good luck. It wasn't their responsibility. It's not their truck. I said, it's got Lowe's all over it. It was a Lowe's delivery. Lowe's is on the receipt. How could it not be your truck?
It was a question that CBS News Texas spent weeks trying to answer. Lowe's pointed fingers to Werner Enterprises, a logistics provider, and Werner's response to them?
She says, no, it's got nothing to do with us.
Strike two. Werner told Harry they hire out contractors to make those deliveries, and the contractor's insurance was Progressive. He was then told to give them a call, and when he did, strike three.
That's not the vehicle they were supposed to be driving.
Harry claims Progressive tells him over the phone that the man who made the delivery that day was not the same person assigned and insured to drive that truck. Claim denied.
So where do we go from there?
Confusing, right? That's when we stepped in and pushed for some more answers. Harry and Janie intended to sue, so we asked Lowe's if they had received their letter of intent, if they had done anything about the situation, if the driver was working for Lowe's or a third party hired by Lowe's, and if they were planning to compensate Harry and Janie. At that point, we weren't sure if anyone knew who was driving that day, until CBS News Texas received this statement from Lowe's, stating, "We are aware of this matter and can confirm the driver was employed by a third-party carrier. That driver is no longer providing services on behalf of Lowe's." We asked why the mystery driver was no longer delivering for Lowe's. The answers, Lowe's didn't disclose, but still, no payment offered.
All I want's my truck fixed.
After weeks of pushing for more clarity, I got the call that Janie got the call. They were getting paid every cent of the near $11,000 in damages.
And it was going nowhere until Channel 11 News got involved.
We met at the Ford dealership in Waxahachie, where their truck is finally getting repaired.
Because of your persistence, they did pull the trigger on Werner, who wrote the check to us.
Werner still never outright took responsibility. In fact, we were still confused why they paid. In a statement to CBS News Texas, Werner tells us the reason we got involved was to be good stewards. It wasn't ultimately our responsibility, but we are now in talks with Progressive to be recovered for that expense. We haven't been told that the claim was denied. As of this week, our claim is still open. So why was it denied when Harry called? We might not ever know. CBS News Texas reached out to Progressive, who told us they don't plan to share additional details about the claim. Harry and Janie still insist the whole situation had Lowe's written all over it, literally. Still, Lowe's had no further comment. They're glad to have the money, but
Disappointed in Lowe's.
it was a long journey, though they did learn one lesson through it all.
Pick it up at the store.
In Grand Prairie, Nicole Nielsen, CBS News, Texas.
And Nicole Nielsen is your community reporter in Grand Prairie. If that's you and you've got something she should look into for you, contact Nicole in your corner at ktvt.com, or you can scan